My name is Lily Reeves. I'm a sculptor. I live in Phoenix, Arizona, and I run a art and design studio. My studio, Reeves Studio, is full-time. I've always had like a fascination with glass and materiality ever since I was like a kid. I would like collect those little figurines that you find at the gas station. They're like little crystal ones, and I had this like massive collection of them. And yeah, I was just always obsessed with like objects and beautiful things. And I don't know, I was always just a weird kid, and I've just always been a weirdo. So the installation that I did for Artemizia is called Sky Portal. We ended up doing like this really beautiful infinity mirror, and we put these stairs or these like, I think it's pyramid, but this pyramid shape that kind of leads up, you know, to the portal, and it makes people sort of like look up above them in the ceiling. And yeah, I really just, you know, it's a piece about discovery, and as you're moving through the yellow room, you know, you might feel differently than the blue room, and what those two things, you know, how much the light, like I think a lot of people don't understand how much light affects us, but it's one of like the reason that we're, you know, that we sleep at night and we're awake in the day. So yeah, so the piece is really about light and the sort of the wonder and the majesty of it, and yeah, kind of what it does to us and on a subconscious level. I love how you have to kind of like navigate around, you know, the museum to find different things. And that was, I think, like one of the big drivers for like how I thought about making this piece, because I did like a site visit, and we were like, there's lots of these little rooms, and we were walking around. And so I kind of like knew that, you know, I wanted to do something where you like move through this piece. So yeah, it definitely, the building itself definitely influenced like the sort of beginning of this sculpture. So I've been making work since I was really young, and you know, it was always my favorite subject. And in high school, my mom sent me this like summer program. It was an art program. It was funded by the NEA, and so it was this really cool program, and it's called the Summer Youth Program, the SOS Summer Youth Program. And so I started at 15 working in this metal foundry in Alabama, which is like so random. But so I was like casting iron and bronze and learning how to fabricate and doing this like really heavy duty stuff, like really young. And so I went to school, you know, I knew I wanted to be an artist. I'd been doing all this stuff for forever. And I went to school as like a metal, you know, sculptor. I was making like cast iron sculptures in high school and bronzes in high school. And so yeah, so when I went to school, you know, I'd always had this kind of like obsession with glass and this background with metal, and you know, I never really like I knew I was a sculptor, but I never had like a medium. And then I went to school, and it was like just randomly we had a neon shop there, and I'm like a super ADHD person. Like I can't keep attention span for like more than 5 minutes. But neon, like the minute I saw it, I was obsessed, and I kind of like found my niche there, I guess, in college, because I lit up this tube, and I was like, holy shit, this is so exciting and so cool, and like the process is amazing, and everything was just like so interesting and like alive, you know, about this material. And so yeah, ever since like the first like time I even saw that was a possibility, I was like stuck. And you couldn't actually take a neon class until your sophomore year, so or till your junior year. So I was in there for like 2 years. I would sneak into the studio and like make work and like learn from the students and stuff because I couldn't take a class yet because it was like considered a specialty class. So yeah, it's just always drew me in, and there's something really magical about it. I think it's very alchemical, the process, and yeah, I haven't stopped. So it's kept my attention for a really long time. Longer than anything else.